scene with Penelope Mitchell when she did her stint to didn't Tyler kill her? Did he choke her out, I think? Right? That was terrible. That was bad because he's like, right? He's like, yeah, that's dark. Probably because it was dark. Yeah. You remember that? It was pretty brutal. Yeah, I probably. Thanks.
Hi, so who's your favorite character? Tyler from the Vampire Diaries or your character from Roswell, New Mexico?
Favorite character. I like them both for different reasons. I think what I did like about Kyle on Roswell is he was human. There's no supernatural craziness and ability. All the supernatural stuff was around him. But Tyler, I think, for where I was at in life, being on the show and the show being successful, and everybody on the show becoming like family to this day. I think you can't compare it. I have to go with Tyler.
Hi. What other werewolf spin-off would you like to play? Like Teen Wolf and other shows
It's funny. Speaking of Roswell, the first AD, our director of photography, and a few of the cameramen who shot Roswell did the Teen Wolf movie, and so I would have done that just because I like those guys. I like working with those guys who are part of the crew. But maybe then, I'm not sure what else is out there. Are there any other old shows? I feel like they're getting all canceled. Yeah. Do you watch them?
Just like from Harry Potter with Remus Lupin storyline, all those.
I like Harry Potter. Yeah. Harry Potter's cool. Are you a big Harry Potter fan?
Yeah.
Have you seen the show on Broadway or in New York? You should go see the show. I went to go see it thinking like, let's go see it. Fiance's a big fan, so let's go see this Harry Potter thing. It's for kids. It is not. It is amazing. They do magic. There's pyrotechnics in that show. It's legit. So if you can, go see this Harry Potter. It's been around for years, but you should go see it. It's a great show.
Hello.
Hey.
During a fight scene with props, how often would props working?
Not often because they were usually like rubber or you could bend them. They weren't like all knives, weren't sharp in any way. Nothing broke. No, nothing broke. We just had accidents, like I said earlier, like hitting Zach. One time he was in the Lockwood mansion. It's just pretty sure it's seen with me and David, and we're fighting in the office or something. And accidents happen. Or the whole vamp speed. So the vamp speed stuff is we pause and freezes on set. And then when they vamp speed, they speed walk. So they're ramp it up. And so in one fight with David or Ian, we were going, and he's always wearing the big, chunky biker type boots, and he threw a kick and it caught me on the chin. It caught me on the chin, and I remember to his credit, he's like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry." He stopped in between the take. I was like, "No, let's keep going." I was all amped up and doing this terrible shit. And I'm all crazy. Let's go. And but I remember he caught me on the chin with his boot. So a lot more physical accidents than props. Yeah. Thank you.
My name's Ashley, and I was just wondering, because Tyler and Matt and Nina and all of them grew up as friends, I love that we had a lot of scenes with you and Caroline, but I wish we could have seen more with you and Elena and Bonnie. So what were some of your favorite scenes shooting with Nina and Kat?
So especially, Vampire Diaries had a huge cast, and so you have what I call there was the A storyline. So that's your, like, or, you know, Paul, and then your B storyline and C storyline, because, you know, everybody had their little arcs happening. So to kind of answer your question, I think my favorite scene were scenes, usually maybe somebody died, but it was the events, like a dance happening, because we were all finally in one location together. And it's just, those days were fun, because we're finally all in one scene together and having fun, even if it was at Elena's house, Salvatore house, we would all be together. But I agree, like, it would have been nice to see them have more scenes. But they really, especially, throughout all the episodes, they kind of kept it like, that's the A storyline, they mingle together, B storylines here, they mingle together. So it was, I can see that it's kind of difficult, and everybody had their own journey. But I guess it's hard for the writers to be like fitting all of that, you know, those connections. I wish it would, for sure. I'm with you. Yeah, because even with Bonnie, it was Bonnie and like Malarkey, and so whenever he showed up, it was just like them two doing their thing, right? So yeah, just kind of have to. Thanks for your question.
Hi. Oliver, who was the biggest prankster on set?
Probably Nina. Candace a little bit too, but I mean, everybody would kind of do some things, but I think Nina, you know, being the lead of the show, Nina being Nina, she's got the most energy, and she likes to have a lot of fun all the time. And then, you know, she was the lead of her show, so she's on the set all the time, so we're kind of let loose in between takes or set up some keep the set fun and environment. She'd always be messing around. I don't know, we had such a great time. And the crew as well, you know, stayed with us for so long out there in Atlanta for, you know, 8 years, 6 to 8 years. People filtering in and out, but yeah, to this day, we are a family, keep in touch, never skip a beat when we see each other. And we all, still connected for sure. I was with Nina in December, snowboarding with a boyfriend, Sean White. You don't understand. I've been wanting to snowboard with him for the longest, and I can tell him, I was like, snowboard with your boyfriend. She finally made it happen for me, and it was so awesome. But yeah, we're just we're all still really close. It's family.
In the Vampire Diaries, did you have a favorite place to film?
I liked when we were on the stages just because it was convenient, whether it was Lockwood Mansion, Salvatore House. It was in Forest, which was nice because whenever we had to do night shoots and we were out in the woods, it was freezing, really cold. And then Vampire Diaries, so it's a lot of night shoots, which we call them Fridays. So Friday, you know, the start time would probably be around 5 p.m. So we wouldn't end until Saturday morning. Shoot all night. I enjoyed being on set. And it's funny because even now in season 1, we used the exterior location in an actual house for the Lockwood Mansion that is in Covington, Georgia, if anybody's ever been there. But when they actually built the Lockwood Mansion on the stages, for me, which was in between season 1 and season 2, I was like, oh, great, they're not going to kill me anytime soon. This is great. Because when they put your stage and they invest in all this money and they build out the set, they're like, oh yeah, that's my set. So I'm going to be these scenes that have to happen in here. So it's always a good sign. It's always a good sign. But the stage is just a more controlled environment.
Hi, if you didn't play Tyler, who do you think you play Tyler best?
Repeat that.
If you didn't play Tyler, who do you think you play Tyler best?
Out of the
cast.
existing, probably Zach. Yeah, it's Zach's version of it. He's got some stuff going on. I've got some stuff going on, and I think he would disagree with his version of it. I think Zach would have done a great job.
How it felt to film the role that
Yeah, again, I was watching those videos, so I saw how intense that had to be, and I think there's just a lot of like spasm. So you're like pop locking if you guys can't tell. It's very strict, but like yeah, you just and at that point you just try anything. So however you can move your body or baking, popping things into place, you get a dislocated shoulder. What does that look like? What does that feel like? Trying that back spasm and then the back comes out here, you know, that is. So like stretching that out, I think just physicalizing it as much as you can. So for me, I don't know, very, very active, very athletic, so that was kind of, it felt comfortable for me to just physically try different things on the day. And it's really what we did. Hey.
Is there a
Oh
certain,
my gosh, welcome. Sorry, we heard that.
is there a certain actor or like moment you remember who break character the most on set?
Not great character, but whenever it was I rarely had scenes with like the Salvatore brothers, right? But there were sometimes, whenever I had a scene with Paul, me and Paul have an interesting relationship. But whenever I had a scene with Paul, it was like he's in my eye line or it's on my close-up and he's over here. He always mess with me. He's always like throwing me eyes or he's like doing something stupid, trying to throw me off, which is very unprofessional, but very funny. And yeah, Paul and I would, especially if it's a scene, and him and I are in the scene that two other people are talking, I can remember him and I just like looking at each other and giving each other like weird faces of like just something completely opposite from the scene. So I'd say Paul, yeah. Paul's always like trying to throw me off. In a fun.
So I was wondering if you ever had a crush on like a cast member and if so who?
Whoa, make it easy. A crush on a cast member? No. I mean, we all, no, not really. What do you, no. You guys have one? Okay, you had to, okay. I got a question for you. If you had to guess who I had a crush on the Vampire Diaries, who would it be? You're on? Ian. You're right. No, we love Farrell. That would have been that. Yeah. That was a different show. Yeah, so you guys, who do you You can know all the names, so it could be anybody, I guess, it could be anybody. But, every time.
So Paul and Ian have their bourbon brand from Brothers Bond. I'm wondering
Yes.
if you and Zach, if you ever had a bourbon, what would it be called?
Ooh. Man, what would it be called? God, Zach would come up with something great. Who's here right now? If we had I wouldn't want a bourbon, I would want to do like a tequila, probably. What would it be called?
Mad Donovan's Tears.
We have to go with that. Mad Donovan's Tears. Yeah, 100%. Mad Donovan's Tears. I would prefer tequila, but I think Zach would probably still want a bourbon. The Brothers Bond is just, you know like it. Taking over, those guys are doing it. Have you guys had the bourbon? You like it? Pretty good stuff? I've actually heard good things about it. I've never tasted it, but I'm sure it's good.
Hi, so I'm like stirring up questions as we're like going along.
Listen, send them. Just send them.
So I started drinking bourbon actually because of the show. So I am very curious.
Sorry.
I love it personally, but I am very curious. I've always wondered this, what is actually in the bottle? Like, is it apple juice? Like, what is in the bottle when you guys are like in
Yeah,
laughter on the show?
it's something close, yeah, to an apple juice. It's just they put a little. They squeeze something else in it to make it a little darker than what it actually is. It's not apple juice though. It's like you know what? It's a tea. It's not, I'm trying to think, because they do drop something in to make it darker, because the tea's a little like light brown, and so sometimes they wanted to, depending on the lighting and the camera that they're using, where they're at, they wanted to like, the DP will be like, we need something here to make it pop. Or maybe it's too dark. It's like, oh. So, but I think it's mainly tea.
Was it like funny to act plaster whenever y'all were like?
Yeah, because you're free. You're free because this person's been drinking, feeling themselves a little better, and you're a little more loose. So yeah, I mean, I feel like you could argue maybe Damon's character was always drunk. When you think about it, what he's doing, not how he is. Maybe he's a little faded, right? Yeah.
Which of your co-stars was the most like the character?
Oh, I think Candace is Caroline, because Caroline was always like, party planning committee, right? She was like, well, let me get, she's always setting up things, and that's very much Candace. God, anytime I'm like, whether it's a trip with Candace or like, she's got reservations, she's got itinerary, like, dates are set in place. You just go along for the ride. So, yeah, hanging with Candace is the best. Everything's dialed.
Hi, do you have any special talents?
Special talents. I'm learning how to fly right now. Yeah, I'm going after my pilot's license. And I did my first solo already. And right now, I have one more flight with my instructor. And then he'll endorse me to do my cross-country flight. So I've been flying from Los Angeles to Santa Barbara, which is like a 45-minute flight, but you're going north along the coast. And so we've done it 3 times, and then I'm going to do it one more time with him on Monday. And then he's going to sign me off to endorse me to go. Now I can go on my own to Santa Barbara, because I have to put in 20 hours of solo flight to another airport, not just stay in the flight pattern of mine. So I'm learning how to fly. Yeah. I'm really excited about it. Anybody into aviation or fly planes in here? Yeah. Well, it's a lot of fun. I don't know. I'm into it. I think I'll get my practice license in 2 months. What am I going to do with it? I don't know. Rent a plane and fly. I don't know. It's like aviation.
Hi, how did you feel when you found out you were going to film the show?
You know, because people never really die. It was like, okay, you're gone or you're dead, and then you come back. And so I think with this kind of type of genre of show, I was like, all right, he's dead for now until you need him for something, or you need him to appear, or who knows what. And so, yeah, with these types of shows, the ones that were really dead. But I think, yeah, somebody has to die. Damn, I went out in a quick way in the opening of the episode. So I feel like I wanted something. I would have preferred to die like Saving Caroline, right? Or something like that. Like trying to protect somebody. That I think would have been a better way to go out than just get ripped to shreds by David in the middle of the street. We could have done better.
If you were an actor, what other job would you do?
I don't know. I had the typical parents, like my mom was like, you're gonna go to law school, be a lawyer. And I was like, okay. So I don't know if that would have been it. When I was really young, I wanted to work at SeaWorld and do the shows with Shadow. I still don't know what that's about, but that's the truth. And so I think you had to be like all those people that do the shows with dolphins and everything. They're marine biologists, and so I would have probably went to school for that. I was really young when I wanted to do this. But yeah, I really don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
How did you propose to your fiance?
Ooh. Actually, yeah, that's private. I'm not gonna say. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a beautiful question. question, thank you, but I surprised her. I surprised her on Christmas Eve. And the thing, I won't go into details, I'll keep that between us, but it was a surprise. And it was on Christmas Eve. Now, I'm getting there. Yeah. I just reminded me I'm getting ready. Yeah, it's happening. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be great. How many married people in the house? Are we happily married? Okay, all right. Yes, my guys, they got it. It's just like, yeah, I think I'm right. Hi.
My name's Lacey.
Hey, Lacey.
Where were you when you found out that you got the role, and how did you feel?
I was home. I think I was home. I was living with my dad at the time, and parents divorced when I was younger. I lived with my mom, and then my dad was on his second divorce, and I was like, let's live together. And I was living with my dad. Got the call, and I felt really good about it, to be honest with you, because I had initially gone out for Damon, and then they didn't want to see me for Matt, but they were like, I think you're with Tyler. And then when I read for Tyler, I just felt really like, oh my God, felt pretty confident about it. So I was really excited because I knew I didn't think it'd be this big, like us meeting right now, talking about it years later, type big. So happy, so grateful for it. Just like, what an amazing time being on that show. So, yeah, nobody can predict how big it was going to be and the impact it's had on my life, even to this day. It continues to have an impact on my life. But man, I was just excited. I was excited, and then I was like so professional. I was like, I gotta read these books. I gotta read all these Vampire Diaries books. I bought 2 books. I started to read one, and then when I was on the plane to go shoot the pilot in Vancouver, Julie Kleck was in the Kevin Williamson and Julie Kleck were on the plane, and they looked at me and they were like, oh yeah, you don't need to read those. We're not gonna stick to those. And I was like, just trying to be like professional, like, we're gonna read the book. Do my homework. And they were like, we're not gonna stick to those. You don't have to read those. And I was trying to be professional. Meanwhile, Zach, on the same flight, was carrying his snowboard. I looked at this guy, didn't know me yet. I love the death, but I was like, I gotta work with this. I'm a professional guy right here. We're heading to work, and you're bringing your snowboard to go up to Whistler, you know? We're here to work. This guy had a huge bag of snowboard and all his gear. It's so sad. But at the time, I was like, oh man, here we go. Thanks for your question. Is that it? Is that all the questions? Any other questions? Somebody raise their hand and talk to me. There you go.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color? Growing up, it was green. I don't know why. My favorite color is green, but like I don't wear like. Well, this is teal. But I don't wear any green. I don't wear much green. My palette's pretty like blacks, grays, darker colors. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color?
It's green.
Your favorite color is green as well. Okay. So where should I go in Minneapolis? Like, what should I do for the second half of the day?
All of America.
Right? I mean, I have to go see it, right? You don't come here for the first time and not
Just
go.
wear walking shoes.
Wear walking shoes, come push up. Okay. I only brought one pair with me to see.
Caribou.
The walker? What's the walker? Okay, the walker. So walker, all of America, and then I had
Caribou coffee.
Caribou coffee. Okay, I'm into that. And I had a private meet and greet with some wonderful folks who said go to First Avenue.
Yes.
But they said don't go to First Avenue when it gets dark. Is that true? What am I getting into? Okay, so you guys are aware, I guess, of First Avenue and First Avenue at night. Okay. So I should watch myself at night.
You can go to Prince.
What's Fritz?
Paisley Park.
Prince. Oh yes, Prince. Yes, I know Prince's. Yes, I saw Prince. When Prince was doing, he did like a 1-month residency at the LA Forum. It was called the Forum back then. And so I took my parents to go see Prince, and he was doing The Residents, again, he was doing all multiple shows. I think it was in December. Man, what a talent. That guy played every instrument. And his staging was like, it was this, Prince symbol in the middle of the stage, and then everybody, around, so he was center stage, and it was just like, man, this guy could just beats, music was smart, just play anything, everything with beats. What a talent. What a talent. He reps Minneapolis. Okay. Moment there. Right. How far is that? Oh, that's not bad. Oh.
It's fantastic.
Really?
You can't use your phone at all. Just walk in.
So I can go with it? I thought it'd just be like a building.
Oh, no, there's a door. And like, concert thing.
That's probably what we should do. Wait, but you can't use your phone inside? Oh, damn. Okay. I kind of like that. And then Mall of America, can I do that and do I have to also go there tomorrow?
Yeah.
What if I can knock it out in a day? I can go quick. Is it that big? Is there? Walk fast? Do people jogging? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I gotta go to this. I'm excited. I did things about it. But then, I have to go. You have to go see it, right? Yeah. I look forward to that. Mike has been shredding. Mike has been going snowboarding. And he came to the right place. He came to me and he said, hey, I'm going snowboarding. Trevino, you got any gear? And I was like, do I have gear? So I lent him some boards.
An entire garage.
Yeah. My storage is, just full of stuff. And you've been shredding, man. I like it. Shred it up. I support the shred. I got multiple snowboards that have accumulated over the years. Chase, you need to go shred? Come to me. I got you.
Yeah, I'm shredding. I'm probably gonna take over.
Yeah, I got you, dude. I got the skill.
Well, I'll take the boo. This is the man right here.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you.
Thanks for coming, Michael Trevino! Feels good when you hit it right. All right, we're just gonna keep it rolling. We're not going anywhere. We're not taking a break. We keep the party rolling. Sound good? Yes. If you're not too tired, yes. We gotta make some noise. Bring some energy into this place. Please welcome to the stage, Quincy Brown.